Hi everyone, it's Adrienne with sexycooking.net. I'm here with Tisha Marie, Playboy cover model. Look how beautiful she is. She's going to cook tilapia for us today. So how long have you been modeling for?
Yes, well, I've been modeling for a couple of years. I started as a professional fitness model. I won the Europa show in 2008 as Division I's Europa Fitness Model of the Year. I also ring girl for multiple different MMA and freestyle cage fighting, as well as independent cage fighting. From there, I continued to compete in pageants, different swimsuit pageants, and I used to do scholarship pageants before I had my baby, but now I can't qualify for Miss USA because I have a child. But it doesn't stop me. It doesn't have to stop you.
That's great. That's a lot of accomplishments. So, and you can cook, so that's really amazing.
Yes.
It's always hard to find a beautiful girl that can cook. I'm sure everybody knows that. So let's pour a glass of wine and we're going to get cooking.
It's Tisha Marie again, and I just want to let you know that I'm cooking a healthy tilapia dish today with some fresh seafood tilapia, some baby spinach, and these are the ingredients that I use for each dish. We have olive oil, we have Worcester sauce, lemon pepper, roasted garlic and herb. We have garlic, salt, and pepper, just a little bit, a pinch of it mixed together, as well as some soy sauce, depending on how salty or tangy you want your fish.
So where did you learn this dish?
Well, competing in all the fitness pageants that I do, I have to prepare by getting my caloric intake to a certain level. Most of the time I try to do 1,500 calories a day to 2,000. Sometimes it's more protein and sometimes less. And this is one of my fast cooked meals for on the go when I have to work and, you know, get a workout in. So
that's great.
I kind of came up with it.
So how often do you work out?
When I'm in competitive working mode, I work out 2 times a day, 4 days a week. Right now, I am off workout mode on a little break, so I'm not as toned, but this is still, you still want to always eat healthy no matter what, because you routinely get yourself saturated in a good, healthy eating habit, and it'll help you along the way.
That's great. So let's go ahead and get started and show us your tilapia.
Okay, so the dishes that we need for this is just something to put in the oven, depending on how much fish you want to cook, and a bowl to saturate your baby spinach with olive oil. So now you want to prepare your heating utensils, and so I'm going to do the oven to about 250 for the fish. And in the saucepan, what I like to do is to heat it up by putting, you know, fill it halfway up with water and set it to a boil. That way you could boil the baby spinach to get it really, really soft, and then you'll drain it later and then cook it with the olive oil. So now we're going to take the spinach, and since we have the water to a boil, we're going to go ahead and dump the spinach leaves in so that they can boil and soften. Voila!
Wow, this looks good. I'm excited. And I'm hungry, so.
So when you're cooking the spinach, sometimes it'll boil really fast. You want to always make sure you just kind of stuff it down a little bit,
because it does shrink up.
So the next thing you want to do is get your tilapia out and prepared, and just dump it any kind of way. I lay it out. And what we're going to do is take the Ziploc bag and marinate it with the Worcester sauce. Just pour it all in. And then you're going to take the lemon pepper seasoning as much as you like, and I like a lot of lemon pepper. You put just a tad bit of this. A pinch of garlic salt and pepper. And if you like it just a little bit salty, a little bit tangy, I don't like to cook with salt, so I'm using the low sodium soy sauce, which to me is just a little bit healthier. And I only put a dab in it. Mix it in. And put each piece of fish in by itself.
That looks really good.
To marinate it. And first, and do them separately. That way each piece has it a little bit over the outside and the inside. And then when I get done, I kind of just put it all around it so it could be cooked a little bit in it. Mix it in.
Wow, that looks really good. So now, say somebody doesn't like fish, what are some alternatives they could do?
Okay, well, instead of fish, which you can still use these two seasonings, but you could switch it out for chicken, and you could put the Montreal chicken sauce or seasoning instead, and it'll taste kind of the same, but it'll be made more for chicken, and you could bake your chicken this way.
Perfect.
So now it's prepared and ready to put in the oven at 250 degrees.
Let's get the oven open for you.
So now we're going to drain the water out of the spinach and actually cook it with the olive oil. So now that I drained it, I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil. Okay, just to make the spinach taste a little different, you can substitute out the olive oil for white truffle oil, or you could use balsamic vinaigrette, and you can use raspberry or regular. Okay, so now we're going to stir up the spinach in the olive oil, and we're going to cook it at a slow pace.
So you cook tilapia a lot in a lot of different ways. It's a really economical fish to cook. So what else do you do with tilapia?
Well, I like to boil it, I like to bake it, and I like to make it taste a lot of different ways. So sometimes it might taste tangy, sometimes it might taste peppery, sometimes more, I use like more of a parsley or a barley leaf, and decorate it and make it taste all different kind of ways.
So do you stay away from carbs? Pretty much?
Carbs are really hard for me to stay away from. I love bread and I love cheese. So those are my problem foods. So I just try not to put any dinner rolls or I don't even like sweets. So I don't like to add any of those things that will make me want it. So the healthier you eat and the more that you actually like how you season your food, you'll be less tempted to eat those things.
That's great. I wish I didn't like sweets. That's my problem. So we have our spinach cooked down. Now, how long are we going to have the fish in the oven for?
For about 20 minutes, depending on if you have a gas or electric oven. Now we're plating the spinach. And you can taste it and see if you want a little pepper in it. Me, I like to dab a little pepper over it, like this.
So now you go back and forth from LA and Miami. So I'm from California, so what do you think about Miami?
I love Miami. The weather is awesome. I can go there when it's super drizzly and cold in Oklahoma and we're all blizzard out. I can escape away to Miami in January and enjoy an outfit like this and nobody looks at me funny. It's ready.
Wow, that looks really good.
Voila.
So what would your typical diet be every day? What do you eat for breakfast and lunch to keep in shape?
Well, I like I like egg whites. I like to scramble them. I do like cheese, so sometimes I put some shredded cheese in it.
Wow, it smells really good. I wish you guys out there could smell this fish right now. It smells delicious.
The nice thing about tilapia is you can eat 2 big 3-ounce pieces and still not have as much carbs in your diet as you would if you were to eat something that was red meat, or if you were to have 6 ounces of chicken breast. This is still way healthier, and you could eat more meat, and it'll, you know, coat your stomach a little bit better and make you feel a lot more full.
Wow, that is great to know.
In order to make it a little less, you know, salty or seasony, in the middle of cooking it, maybe 10 minutes after you have it in the oven, you can take it out, drain some of the marinade out, and put a little bit of water in, which is what I did today. You just didn't see. And it also makes it a little bit more healthier, but it gives the flavor inside of the fish where it was cooked in the fish long enough to, you know, keep the tastes in your mouth, but also to wash them away a little bit with the water.
So let's go ahead and try this tilapia and see how it tastes. That is so good, you guys. This is delicious. Low calorie, healthy, and filling. And you can eat 2 pieces. Very important to know. But this is very economical and something really romantic you guys could fix for your girlfriend or boyfriend. Low calorie. If you have a girlfriend who's watching her weight, she's not going to complain if you make her tilapia. Thanks guys for joining us at sexycook.net, and thank you Tisha Marie for cooking us this wonderful, delicious tilapia. You want to see more Tisha? Well, guess what? You can buy February 2011 issue of Playboy. She is actually on the cover. So check that out, and on your website they can actually get a signed copy, right?
Yes, TishaMarieOnline.com. It's at the bottom of your screen.
So go ahead and check her out some more and get your signed copy of Playboy.
And follow me on Twitter at @TishaMarie at the bottom of your screen.
Thanks again, guys, and join us for more episodes coming soon.